Hello, welcome to Movies Explained. Today we are going to take a look at a zombie movie titled Army of the Dead. Before we begin, shout out to Jonathan Davis, Tanisha Chavez, and EnderPyro7010. Thank you for your support. I do random shoutouts for my subscribers, and if you want to get mentioned in our next video, subscribe now. A United States military convoy exits from Area 51 carrying cargo that seems important. But the military officials do not know what is inside. Meanwhile, a newly married couple is traveling on the highway outside of Las Vegas. The girl gives the guy a blowjob while he drives, and he loses control, colliding with the oncoming military convoy. The cargo gets thrown away into the highway, and the team is requested to get away from it immediately. Just then, a zombie escapes from the cargo, killing many soldiers in a frenzy. Two soldiers try to escape, but they too are followed and attacked. The dead and infected soldiers awake as zombies, and all of them head into Las Vegas. There, they infect most of the city's population, transforming everyone into zombies, including Elvis Presley. Later, in an attempt to save the city, a military intervention happens, but the army fails to control the outbreak. A few people who are brave enough to fight the zombies save themselves and escape the city. Then the government quarantines the city by building a large wall around it. 6 years later, the American government announces their decision to deploy a nuclear weapon that will destroy the entire city along with its zombie population. Former Las Vegas resident and mercenary Scott Ward, who now works at a burger joint, is approached by casino owner Bly Tanaka and his associate Martin. Bly tells Scott that there is $200 million in his casino vault in Las Vegas. With only 96 hours left until the nuclear explosion, Bly wants Ward to put together a team to retrieve the money, and in exchange he promises $50 million to Ward and his team. We learn that Ward had to put his own wife down after she was infected, and his daughter Kate witnessed the whole incident. Ward agrees to the mission and recruits his former teammates Maria Cruz, Vander Ohe, along with helicopter pilot Marianne, German safecracker Dieter, and sharpshooter Guzman, who brings along his associate Chambers. Martin joins the team to give them access to the casino. Ward's estranged daughter Kate, who works at a quarantine camp, directs them to Lily, a smuggler familiar with the city, who then recruits Cummings, an abusive camp security guard. When Kate learns Lily escorted her friend Gita into Las Vegas, Kate insists on joining the team over Ward's objections. The crew discreetly make their way through the quarantine camp and enters the zombie-infested city. Walking into the ruined city, they suddenly hear a noise and hide behind a car. A growling zombie tiger appears, and we learn that its name is Valentine. Since there is no other way to the casino, Lily deliberately shoots Cummings in the leg, calling him out for raping innocent women at the camp. She explains that they need to offer a sacrifice to the alpha zombies, who are more intelligent, in order to gain safe passage. Moments later, an alpha female known as the Queen arrives screeching, and takes Cummings away to a building full of zombies. The alpha leader, known as Zeus, shares a moment with his queen, hugging her belly. Then he infects Cummings. Lily leads the team to a building full of hibernating, normal zombies. Ward creates a path through the zombies with glow sticks. When Chambers accuses Martin of ulterior motives, he diverts her off the path, and she wakes one of the zombies accidentally. One after the other, the zombies wake up and start attacking her. After she is surrounded and bitten, Guzman shoots the gasoline canister on her back, killing her and the surrounding zombie horde. Arriving at Bly's casino, Ward and Kate turn on the power, while Peters prepares a helicopter on the roof, and Dieter works on the vault. Martin and Lily stay outside under the pretense of keeping watch, but instead they head out and lure the Queen into the open. Martin attacks her and beheads her, taking her head. Lily is furious because she had not anticipated this, but Martin says that the zombie head is a valuable weapon of mass destruction. Back at the casino, the crew learns that the government has brought forward the nuclear strike, giving the team approximately 90 minutes to retrieve the money and get out. Zeus discovers his queen's body and returns her to their building, revealing that the queen was pregnant with a zombie fetus. Sad and enraged, Zeus directs the alphas to the casino. Dieter opens the vault and the whole team is over the moon, seeing all the money inside. Suddenly Ward discovers Kate had left to look for her friend Gita. As Ward and Cruz are about to go search for her, the Alphas storm the casino seeking revenge for the dead queen. The Alphas reach the basement and twist Cruz's neck, killing her. As the guys fight off the zombies, Martin traps the team in the basement, explaining that Bly cares only about the zombie head, which can create a zombie army for the government, and is worth more than the money in the vault. Zeus enters the basement, facing Van der Rohe and Dieter. Van der Rohe attempts to fight Zeus off but is easily overpowered. Just then, Dieter hits Zeus and sacrifices himself to get Van der Rohe into the vault safely. Outside, Martin discovers that Lily stole the queen's head, and replaced it with a heavy object to trick him. Suddenly, Valentine appears behind him and attacks him, biting his head off. Ward, Lily, and Guzman make it to the lobby, where zombies attack them. They open fire but they are overpowered by the zombies. As they try to escape, Guzman is taken down by 2 zombies. He is bitten in the hand but he continues to fight them off. When a swarm of zombies start feeding on him, he detonates a grenade, killing the zombies and destroying the money he carried. Zeus confronts them on the roof, and Lily distracts him with the queen's head by pointing a gun at it. As she distracts him, Ward and Peters escape to go in search of Kate. Lily walks to the edge of the roof but Zeus fatally impales her. Before Zeus could come towards her, Lily drops the queen's head off the roof, destroying it. Meanwhile, with most zombies gone, Kate walks along the hallways in their building looking for Gita. But Cummings, who is now an alpha zombie, follows her. She finds Gita and Sadie inside a room, unharmed. With only 9 minutes left until the nuclear explosion, Peters takes Ward to the building to retrieve Kate, and Ward looks for her in desperation. As the 3 girls try to escape, Cummings attacks Sadie, but Kate kills him before he could get to her and Gita. Just then, the Alphas arrive and chase the girls, but Ward saves them just in time and the 3 of them race to the roof. When they get to the roof, the helicopter is nowhere to be seen. Ward realizes that Peters must have left them because there was not much time. But seconds later, the helicopter appears and they run towards it. Just when they are about to leave, Zeus returns running in full speed and gets into the helicopter. While trying to fight him off, Ward accidentally shoots Peters, causing the helicopter to fly haphazardly. Peters manages to fly them out of Las Vegas in time, right before the nuke destroys the city. Zeus overpowers Ward and bites him, but when gets distracted by the bomb flash, Ward shoots him in the head, ripping it off. The shockwaves of the nuclear strike causes the helicopter to crash, killing Peters and Gita. Meanwhile, Bly is clearly disappointed knowing that the team couldn't make it back. Kate survives the crash and finds Ward, who gives Kate money to start a new life. He tells her how much he loves her and how proud he is of her. Right after, he turns into a zombie and Kate is left with no choice but to shoot him. Kate kills him and breaks down in tears as a rescue helicopter arrives. Just when we think the movie is about to end, in the ruined city, Van der Rohe exits the vault with the remaining money, having survived the blast. He proudly rents a plane to take him to Mexico City, where the hostess serves him a warm meal with wine. He suddenly feels dizzy and goes into the bathroom, only to discover that he has been bitten. Oh well, Mexico City will now become the next Zombieland. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and subscribe for more awesome movie recaps.